Possibility of a perpetrator other than the defendant has now been suggested. But if we hold this possibility to be true, then what did Miss DePlump witness? That's right. I saw the killer whale attack the victim. Just like it did a year ago. Singing a song. A year ago as well. I guess there still is that. I mean, it didn't kill him. We cannot prove that it actually did kill him. Even with somebody else as the culprit, Orla's behavior still seems pretty bizarre. I wonder why did she was the... I wonder why? I wonder why did she was doing the same things she did the year... That's not a coherent sentence. I wonder why she was doing the same. I wonder why she was doing the same things. I wonder why she did. I wonder why she was doing the same things she did a year ago. That's the correct sentence. But are they really that bizarre? What do you mean? To explain the inexplicable, all we have to do is turn our thinking around. Turn our thinking around, huh? Sounds good to me. I think what he's trying to say here is that she is trained to do that. To push people around, because that's her training. She is trained to just attack and attack and attack. And someone has to stop her. Making Sasha is making Sasha the prime suspect. I wonder if we're gonna end up with Sasha being the prime suspect. Time to give the old turn my thinking around method a try. Instead of trying to figure out why Orla did the same things she did a year ago, I should consider the results that were produced by her behavior this time around. Consider the results? I mean, in the end, she did hammer the body, but it didn't kill it. Orla sang a song. Did some headbutts and bit the victim. If the real culprit wanted to shift the suspicion onto Orla, then they would have needed to give people a reason to think Orla did it in the first place. I don't follow that logic at all, viewers. I don't follow that logic at all. I should consider the results that were produced by her behavior this time around. Orla sang a song, did some headbutts, and bit the victim. If the real culprit wanted to shift the suspicion onto Orla, then they would have needed to give people a reason to think Orla did it in the first place. And the reason... And he has the reason, which is the previous incident a year ago. So, where are we going to go with that? Like, I'm confused a little bit. Mr. Wright, as her lawyer... Her? She's a her now? As its lawyer, how do you explain your client's actions? I believe we should think of it in this way, Your Honor. What kind of effect did Orla's action have on the case? Very well, then why didn't you explain it for the court? How did the defendant's action affect the case? They created a witness? Yes. They killed the victim? No. They got rid of evidence? No. It's that they created a witness. That's the correct answer. Mr. Plump focused her attention on the orca pool because she heard the song. The orca's act of singing a song created a witness. Created a witness? Isn't it possible that fabricating a witness was the real culprit's true intention? After all, the Plump witnessed two things. She saw Orla headbutt something over and over, and she saw the orca bite the victim. The two actions of Orla's might have been the real culprit's plot to make the witness think the orca was attacking the victim. Yeah, but we don't have any evidence that can prove that. Phoenix, come on. Are you saying that the defendant was being manipulated by the true perpetrator? It is possible. I mean, of course it is possible. How can we prove that? Well, we're gonna present the whistle, but we know that it's secret. But is it? Like the signals of the whistles themselves are a secret. And nobody knows them other than supposedly other than Sasha and Jack. They can be recorded though. They can be recorded. So we might actually go through that. They might be recorded and broadcasted as well. Okay. I can follow that line of logic. The only thing that remains is the evidence, and I'm sure that we're gonna find these, sooner or later. Exactly, and that would explain Orla's action perfectly. But the defendant is an orca. Is it even possible to manipulate her? Yes, sir. Yes, there is a way to manipulate Orla's behavior. With this! A whistle. Is this a whistle? Yes, Your Honor. Trainers at the aquarium use whistles to issue commands to Orla. But in truth, anyone can do it, provided they know the right signals. That must be how they got Orla to do tricks for their pirate shows. The true culprit hid the body in a spot that couldn't be seen from the visitor's corridor. Surprisingly, the camera couldn't record that for some reason. Then, when Mr. Plump appeared, they gave Orla the commands. Smack. In other words, Orla was manipulated by the culprit to perform a series of tricks. What? And as for you, Mr. Plump, you were manipulated by the true culprit to play the part of the witness. Norma de Plump was set up? Yeah, you got played like a goddamn fiddle. They played us like a goddamn fiddle! Norma de Plump, writer extraordinaire, was used? No. No, what? No, please keep it covered. Mr. Plump, please do something about your attire. Ugh. That was one wardrobe malfunction I did not want to see. Marilyn Monroe! It would appear we need to shift our suspicion towards someone other than Orla. I am surprised that stupid-ass Blackwell didn't object. It's easy to object as a prosecutor. Where's your evidence? Prosecutor Blackwell, please have the bloodstained coin analyzed. Huh. You waste your breath. I guess even Prosecutor Blackwell can't refute the possibility of a human suspect. You did it, boss! If the crime happened beside the pool, there's no way an orca could have done it. We don't have the proof. We did prove the possibility. Now, if only we could find the bag the coins were in. I don't know if that scarf is gonna hold 7 pounds of or 300 coins, but who knows? I mean, who knows? It might. It might. It might. Yeah. In light of the new discovery, it would appear that the Orca couldn't have done it. We really didn't prove that yet. Exactly, Your Honor. If the blood on the coin proves to be that of the victim, we can unequivocally overturn Orla's accusation. Yeah, there you go. Took you some time. Uh-oh. Overturn the defendant's accusation? Huh. I think not. Oh no! My hair! My beautiful hair! You grow one immediately. Yesterday, a new inmate was brought into the prison. He said, the moment you relax is when you're most vulnerable. And what did this man go in for? He's merely a sneaky thief who enjoys a spot of fishing now and again. What did he steal? But Wright Dono here would be easier to hook than any fish, goddamn. That hawk sure does love the judge's head. Ah! That's the bag? What's this? That coin from before and some sort of bag? He managed to find the bag? A bag? I don't think I'm gonna like this. This is the coin bag. This is the coin bag the 300 coins were in. I believe you were looking for this? How did you get that? I never said we didn't find it at the crime scene. Then you really did not suspect that there's the possibility of a human killer? The bag had blood on it, so naturally I had it sent to the crime lab. And does the blood belong to the victim? It does indeed, as does the blood on the coin. Oh, sure, he already did that? I knew it. So the blood on the coin did belong to the victim. The bag was open and the coins had all spilled out. But the bag alone wasn't proof enough to say that it was used as the murder weapon. However, thanks to the defense and their coin, I am more than satisfied that it was. Prosecutor Blackwell, are you conceding that the true culprit committed the murder with the bag of coins? I shall concede that the victim was put into the pool after his death. However, even with the bag, it doesn't change the fact that it was the Orca that killed the victim. Is he gonna talk about that she was the one that bounced the coins onto his head and killed him? What? How can you still suspect Orla? You said that the true culprit manipulated Orla's behavior. But Orla isn't the kind of Orca that would let someone control her. If anything, Orla used the victim's behavior against him to murder him. That's just silly, dude. Come on. What? But... yeah, that is just silly. Are you arguing that the orca manipulated a human being? Huh. To prove it, I have summoned another witness. Marlon Rhymes, take the stand. Marlon Rhymes is a witness? Alright, I'm prepared to rap, viewers. Well, don't just stand there. State your name. I told you I didn't want to be a witness. I thought one witness would be quite enough to prove the defendant's guilt. But apparently Wright don't know, or Wright don't know, won't be satisfied until every stone is turned. Well, son of a... Alright, fine. If I gotta talk, then let's get this over with. Mr. Rhymes doesn't seem like a willing witness. What do you mean by that? There's no such thing as a willing witness. If you're a witness, then you have to take a stand. I wonder what Prosecutor Blackwell is going to have him testify about. So, could we have your name and occupation for the record, witness? Since they mentioned the record, I think he's gonna do it. Let's go. Ahoy, yo, 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 ho! People of the law, time to testify. Chilling with my crew at the ship-shaped orca penguins, chickens, and the scum. Cleaning and feeding, there's ain't no end. But damn pretty kids, tours. I shall transcend. Noob animal keeper from the house of rhymes. I'm the master keeper, Marlon, with the rhymes. People are gonna call the cops on you. Dim bratty kids tours. I thought he said pretty. Yeah, it's true. Kids are bratty as shit. What did he say here? Also, with the seascape. And the seascape. Represent. Oh my! I'm afraid I couldn't understand the word he said. Yeah, Rhymes is probably maybe the best character in the game. Is that flip-flop music young people nowadays like? Flip-flop? So close, Your Honor. So close. And yet so far. Please proceed with your testimony, witness, without the flip-flop. Okay, fine. But I don't want to do this, I tell you. I feel like I'm selling Sasha out. Uh-oh. Selling Sasha out? The man manipulating orca. At about 10:10, I was in the staff room. I heard a loud noise from the pool room, so I went to the door to look in. You were in the staff room? Okay, that's a new area. I couldn't see the captain or the orca, but I saw a bunch of coins scattered around. 10:10. The orca knows there's a certain spot people stand to play volleyball with her. I think maybe she knocked down the stuff that was piled up there and hit the captain. You think, but he didn't witness. Then you're not a witness. You're not a witness. So that gives us a little more info about the area around the orca pool. Surprisingly, we could have had this information even before we get into the trial. Orca pool diagram updated in the court record. Yeah, it also has information about the area around the orca pool on the first and second floor. The pool is about 65 feet deep. The defendant made the stuff fall down. Overturned crates and assorted props were scattered all over the pool room floor. There's no doubt that it was the orca that caused the mess. Yeah, that's true. It might have been her. Well, where can we go from there, though? But could she really have done that from within the pool? Huh. As I said, the orca is the only one that could have performed such a feat. The pool and its room were tidied the night before, including its various odds and ends. But when our rhyming Marlin checked on the scene, over 400 pounds of props had fallen. To move it all in one go, would challenge even the brownie prisoner in the cell next to mine. Brownie? What does that mean? What is he, the jail gossip? So how did 400 pounds of items fall all at once? I'll tell you how. Okay, that doesn't prove it, dude. Are you trying to say that this is how it fell? That doesn't make sense. The orca pulled the cloth that was underneath them. A weight that would be all but impossible for a human to move, but that's not how it made all that shit, though. Like, all that mess. I thought he's actually gonna say that, she kicked the ball into towards all of that. Now, a weight that would be all but impossible for a human to move was child's play to an orca. During a friendly game of volleyball, the defendant made the crates fall, and the bag of coins that was among the items fell on the victim's head and killed him. 7 pounds falling on your head kills you? I would say that it might actually do some damage, but not unless it's actually like hit you with on an edge, like a very hard edge, like a block of hard stone. Even if it weighs, even if it weighs like we're talking. Actually, no. All right, I can concede. Yeah, with the fact that something like that would kill someone. The orca then toyed with the victim's body underwater, which is what Miss DePlump saw. Objection! We already said that, you know, we didn't see the body fell down. But the witness only said he heard a loud noise. That doesn't automatically make it the sound of orca making the items fall. Also, why did you only look in on the pool room anyway, Mr. Rhymes? That orca sometimes makes a loud noise to summon her trainer. But I'm still a newbie, so I don't have a security card to get into the pool room yet. Interesting. So even if she tries to summon somebody, there isn't much I can do about it. I see. So the witness couldn't enter the crime scene. Objection! If Mr. Wimes couldn't enter the room, there's at least one thing he can't be sure about, so that means he's not a witness. His statement that the orca was playing volleyball is purely speculation. Silence. Whether the orca was actually playing volleyball or not is not the issue. Traces of orca saliva were found on the cloth that was underneath the crates. That doesn't prove anything. The important point is that the orca is the only one that could have moved the items. it's still, we're going back to the fact that someone might have manipulated the orca. So I thought your whole point is that she was the one that manipulated she was the one that manipulated Jack, but it's not. We still can say the same thing, that, hey, someone might have manipulated the orcas, and yours doesn't prove anything. So, what's your point here? Yeah, I don't think he has a point here. I don't know. Well, like, that's, we can, if we're gonna go with what we established, and he's not objecting to that, and yeah, he doesn't have an argument. Our arguments stand, even though it's he can easily crack it. I have to discredit that statement somehow. If I don't, it'd mean that Orla was the culprit, even if the victim died beside the pool. Cross-examination, the man manipulating orca. Yeah, that doesn't prove it, but whatever. Let's go to the end of the testimony, so we can actually see everyone's thoughts. I don't know why, but Mr. Rhymes is lying. Huh? He thinks he's lying? He's not suspicious at all. I'm afraid I have to expose the secret he and Pearls were keeping to resolve this. What? What does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything? When did they, Pearl's calendar? Yeah, that's the contradiction. It was accidentally switched with Pearl's calendar around 10:10. So he was not there. Why is he lying? At about 10:10, I was in the staff room. Hold it! Are you sure about the time you were in the staff room? What? Yes, I'm sure. I'm pretty good with time. I've never been late to work once. If he's sure about the time, then there's something wrong with that statement. I'd better take another look through the court record. Is that how we're gonna disprove him? Is that it? It's gotta be the first sentence? The first, yeah, the first sentence? Alright, please continue with your testimony, Mr. Rhymes. I heard a loud noise from the pool room, so I went to the door to look in. Hold it! You heard the noise all the way in the staff room? That's right. The orc pool room and the staff room are pretty close to each other. Anyway, I heard the noise, so I went to the door of the pool room. But I don't have a security card, so all I could do was look through the door crack. There's a crack in the door? Or like a hole in the door? What kind of noise did you hear? Want me to describe it? Oh no. Ah, yeah, with the worker room, the crash, boom, booing down to relativity. Everything falling with the sweet simplicity. This testimonial, it ain't got no fallacies. Things falling and breaking was pure insanity. That doesn't even rhyme. Word up, word up, courtroom number 4. All right. This guy saved this case. I gotta be honest. This idiot saved this case. Kind of like that. Okay, but why the need to wrap it? It doesn't even rhymes. Well, I don't really get all of that, but in any case, I gather it was a very loud noise. Very well, please describe what you saw at the scene. I couldn't see the captain or the orca, but I saw a bunch of coins scattered around. How can you? I mean, they did say that there were coins scattered around. And Sasha picked it up. Yeah, Sasha might be a culprit here. The main suspect here.
Hold it!
Definitely points more and more towards her. You couldn't see the victim? I was just looking through the door crack. I guess all the stuff was blocking my view. I did notice a whole bunch of coins scattered all over the place, though. But at the time, I had no idea the captain was dead. Killed by gold coins. Ironic, isn't it? Because he's a pirate? He's not even a real pirate. Perhaps the orca wanted to be paid for her labor. Paid in coins raining from the skies. Coins raining from the skies? He makes it sound almost poetic. Why are you even angry then? But the hard truth is that those coins were actually the murder weapon. We all deserve to be paid for our work. Hear, hear. Do we not? I shall have a fine meal tonight. If you find our client guilty, that is. Mr. Rhymes, do you have a theory on how the things got knocked down?
Of course I do.
The orca knows there's a certain spot people stand to play volleyball with her.
Hold it!
She uses this ball and does a spike, right? We had a nice little demonstration of Orla's spike for ourselves just yesterday. If you stand on the mark on the floor, the orca spikes the ball at you. Huh. Taka is good at flying straight at this target as well. Huh? What target? And I see plenty of targets right here in this room. The bald spot? Oh shit! Even Athena? Everybody's so busy protecting their head, they forgot about the trial. Including you. Tell them what the defendant caused to happen. What the defendant caused to happen? Can't you just say what the defendant caused? Well, the orca knows people stand in a certain spot for a volleyball. I think maybe she knocked down stuff that was piled up there and hit the captain.
Hold it!
Are you saying you think she knocked down the items on purpose? I don't want to believe in myself, but that orca's pretty smart. It'd be easy for her to pull the cloth the stuff has on... The cloth the stuff was on while she was playing volleyball. But she was not trained to do that, though. Orcas are really strong. One good pull and all these things would come crashing down. I guess maybe an orca could be strong enough to make that much stuff fall. I've never seen an orca play tug of war myself. But the fact is, this one did. The traces of the orca's saliva found on the cloth prove it. How long do you plan to walk tightrope on those shaky theories of yours? We're in a goddamn circus, huh? Wait until you see you see me do acrobatics. Moments like these are what I became a lawyer again for. And that's it for the end of the cross-examination. Now, only thing that we need to do is just easily expose him. Yeah, so that we can easily contradict, find the contradiction here. Him being, in the staff room, is a lie.
Objection!
You say you were in the staff room, but is that really true? Of course it's true. Why would I lie about a thing like that? Mr. Rhymes, have you ever seen this calendar before? Hey, that's... I see you recognize it. Yeah, that's the rifle calendar. It's a big hit at the Ship-Shape Aquarium gift shop. Why are you... Are you throwing, fish baits, I think these are smaller fish, which, counts as fish baits. In the courtroom? Thank you for shopping at the Ship Shape. Mr. Rhymes, please refrain from scattering fish around the witness stand. Not to worry, your baldness. Taka will have them cleaned up in no time. I don't know about falcons or hawks having an appetite towards fish. Like, I've never seen that. Like, I've never seen a hawk catch a fish, that's for sure. I guess that bird comes in handy how now and then. Alright, Mr. Wright. We have all seen your cute souvenir. Now, if you wouldn't mind... no, Your Honor, this isn't my calendar. It was originally the witness's, but it came into the possession of a certain young lady. What? Mr. Rhymes and this young lady first met each other in the food prep room. After a mishap, their calendars got switched around. They ran into each other at about 10 a.m. in the food prep room. So clearly, the witness was not in the staff room. In other words, there's no way he could have heard the noise in the pool room upstairs. Ah! What's this? This is the first I'm hearing about any calendar. I mean, not only that means that he's actually lying. It means that he's suspicious. That's because Mr. Rhymes and Pearls were keeping it a secret for some reason. You lie to me? This transgression will not go unpunished. Ah! Arr. Or was that an arr? Which doesn't make any sense. So, Mr. Rhymes, you didn't hear the noise of the equipment falling after all, did you? Okay, I admit, I didn't hear the noise in the orca pool room myself. But somebody told me about it. Who told you about it? It was, Unless you tell the truth, Mr. Rhymes, I can't save Orla. Maybe he doesn't want her to be saved, Phoenix? You didn't think about that? And I'm sure you know how sad that would make Miss Buckler. Ah, he's into Sasha. I heard about it from Sasha. Huh? What? From Miss Buckler? But that doesn't make sense. What is going on here? Huh. Now it's the trainer's own words that drove the orca into a corner. How do you like being bitten by your own client, Wright Dono? I certainly didn't see this coming. This is weird. What perfect timing. There was something I wanted to ask Miss Buckler about the Orca. The prosecution calls the trainer, Miss Sasha Buckler, to the stand. Yes, I suppose it would be a good idea to hear what the Orca's trainers has to say. I don't know what Sasha is going to say, but I'll just have to meet it head on, whatever it is. So, maybe Rhymes was just trying to protect Sasha? Is that why he was lying? He probably knows something else. That's for sure. Sasha might actually end up being the main suspect, and we're gonna have to actually defend her. Hell, she might actually be the one that did it. She might actually be the one that did it, huh? Who knows? We will take a 20-minute recess while the witness is summoned. To be continued. Huh. July 21st, 10:39 a.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 3. Mr. Wright, are you going to cross-examine Sasha? Well, I mean, we're gonna have to do that. I guess I'll have to ask her about the noise from the stuff falling down. Mr. Wright? Mr. Rhymes, why did you lie? I didn't want Sasha to have to appear in court. I thought if anybody had to testify, I should be the one to do it for her. But why would you go to all those lengths? Did you see the entry for the 20th on that calendar? I think we did. It was like a meeting. Yeah, Orca Pool at 7 a.m. Meet the captain, too. The note about meeting the captain at the Orca Pool? Yeah, I found the calendar in the nap room. You found the calendar? It's not yours? I think it's probably Sasha's. What? Then that means we don't know who owns this. We don't know who owns this one. I guess it does look like more of a woman's calendar than a man's. Calendar updated and the court record apparently belongs to Sasha. A meeting with the victim was scheduled for 7 a.m. on the 20th. I mean, it might belong to her. We still don't know. I didn't want suspicion to fall on Sasha. Mr. Wright, gotta go back to the aquarium to look after the orca in Sasha's place. I'll be rooting for you on the other end of the TV phone. Please take care of Sasha. If you promise that you're not gonna rap, I guess. Okay, we can't let Prosecutor Blackhole get the best of us. Time to refocus. You're right, after all, we're the only ones who can save Orla. I was about to say save Sasha, that we might actually need to save Sasha, because she might be in big trouble.